What?
Yes? Yeah?
Take that! What?
Yes?
Huh? Huh?
Yes?
Chupa, Tunga could be stupid. Tom PatugasAtelia. Tunga could be. One could be Ching Palamule. Opening Chatukunde. Mudaves. Mucho Chapacat. Kieno no Namapaule Rachiku. Niki Grabumopo, Kachichu, Itabo, Tunga, Todobank, Ole Oganda Naru, Kuchut, Shapunka, Ola Wanachi, Mule Slimo, Kodadara, Kumbis, Mule Rames, Jedabadawana Nidibo, Tonga Buncha, Nunya, Tonga Tukashmak, Telea. One conveys ching palamule, king bamuda, opening chatukunde, muleraves, kachikun idahonda, iking kuno bamulerachi, stimo podona, Tong haibom chitum plumpa, litapoe tikitu. Dolpa da bonqualeo gandonan chuchu, kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kutotun, chilamulane ni dupobo. Onga kumbischan ma mulera. Onga kumbis ching palamule, kunking barunoda, kupning chatukunde, muleraves. Chikun idahonga, ikinkuno pamunerachikun. Stimo podona, dihodunga kunkabe. Unga dihodunga kunkabe. Una kunbes ching palamule, tunking barunodak. Tupning chatukunde, muleraves. Kachikun idahonga. Ikinkuno pamunerachikun. Stimo podona, dihodunga kunkabe. Unga dihodunga kunkabe. Una kunbes ching palamule, tunking banunudak. Tupning chatukunde, muleraves. Kachikun idahaldonga. Ikinkuno pamunerachikun. Stimo podona, dihodunga kunkabe. Unga dihodunga kunkabe. Una kunbes ching palamule, tunking banunudak. Tugning chatukune muleraves. Mucho shakpakant. Kieno no namapaole rachikun.
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me? Well, I presume you wish to hear my story, then. I should tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead. I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river. I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lusov. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here. Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in?
Kupa Chekupa? Gino Mulera Kimpaita, Slimupo Duama? Unga Diho Tunga Kun Hunkabi. Wana Kun Bez Ching Palamule, Tunking Ba Minutak, Tukning Chatukune, Muleraves, Takunjus Takniki, Grabumobo, Kachichu Ita Bodunga, Tolbabank. Wale Oganda Naru Chuchut. Ogasha Ponka Bola Wanachike. Amule Slimo Podadara Nanga Kumbis Mule Rabes. Jedabadawana Nidibobo. Tong Nabunsha Nunya. Tong Patukashmak Talea. Tong Haitwam Jiji Jum Lumpa. Nita Poe Tikito. Dolpa da Bonkwalea Gandona Chuchut. Kachi Chu Ita Dundonga. Yumalita kutotun. Chilamulane nindubobo. Wonga kumbisjan ba mulira. Mucho shakpakant. Kieno no namapaole rachikun. Akupa chekupa. Gino mulira kimpaija. Slimupo duama. Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita Poe Tikito. Dolpa da Bonkwalea Gandona Chuchut. Kachi Chu Ita Dundonga. Yumalita Kutotun. Chilamulane Nindubobo. Wonga Kumbisjan ba Mulira. Takunjus Takniki Grabumogo. Kachi Chu Ita Bodunga. Dolbabank Wale Oganda Naru Chuchut. Ogasha Ponka Bola Wanachike. Amule Slimo Podadara Nanga Kumbis Mule Rabes Kachikun Ita Hodonga Ikin Kuno Pa Mule Rachikun Slimo Podona Indi Hodunga Kunkabe Mucho Shakpakant Kieno no Namapaole Rachikun Mucho Shak
Greetings, apprentice. You must be the one Master Baluk has enlisted to help him with his problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here on Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Calder, Rickard Lusov, and Handon Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Nettic. Is there any information you require? My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need? The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past 7 weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need? The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past 7 weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need? According to the municipal authorities near the Darrow spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in the cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Wilsoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Cooper was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need? These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Irians are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Calf hounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by calf hounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here to assist you.
How can I be of further assistance? But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in given the opportunity, but I would not kill him. My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime. How can I be of further assistance? Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut here on Dantooine. Now, I bet you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice, yes, and I've heard some pretty unkind things about him, but certainly nothing that would make me want to kill him. I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him? How can I be of further assistance? Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bathtub. I run. I don't know if I mentioned it. Of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
So, what do you want to know? Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife. So, what do you want to know? You Jedi are so predictable, always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the damned body. I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Bullock guy. So, what do you want to know? Well, kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. So, I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some Iriads. Haven't seen many in the area recently, but with those cat hounds acting up. But they're still around. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot, pow, went down. But when I come over here, there's Handed standing over the body and the Irias was gone. Now, I don't have nothing to do with this, so can I go now? Right.
Kopa che kopa? Gino mulera kentaija, slimo poduama? Wanda diho tonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule, tunking ba munotak. Tugning chatukune mulerabes. Ka chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pa mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundiho dunga ku hunkabe. Runda diho dunga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba munodak. Tugning chatukune mulerabes. Kopa che kopa? Gino mulera kentaija, slimo poduama? Wanda diho tonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule, tunking ba munodak. Tugning chatukune mulerabes. Kopa che kopa? Gino mulera kentaija, slimo poduama? Ka chikun ita hodonga. Ita kunjus tahmiki grabelmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank, wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Mule slimo podadara nanga kumbis mule rabes. Ka chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pa mule ra chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Mucho shat pashat. Chiyeno no dama paole rachikun.
Is there any other information you need? We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to KOTOR. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here to assist you.
How can I be of further assistance? That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cat hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance? Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
So, what do you want to know? That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had.
Ichanis make delicate weapons with too little firepower. Lightweight stuff, if you ask me.
That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's. So, what do you want to know? Right.
Kupa Chekupa, Gino Mulera Kimpaita, Slimo Poduama. Kupa Chekupa, Gino Mulera Kimpaita, Slimo Poduama. Unga diho tunga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule, tunking ba nutek. Tupning chatukune, mulerabes. Takunjus takmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu itabo dunga. Turbobank, wale oganda naru chuchut. Ogesha punga, bola wana chipe. Mamule slimo, podadara nanga kumbis, mulerabes. Unga diho dunga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule, tunking ba nutek. Tupning chatukune, mulerabes.
Is there any other information you... I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need? Very well.
Kupa Chekupa, Gino Mulera Kimpaita, Slimo Poduama. Kupa Chekupa, Gino Mulera Kimpaita, Slimo Poduama. Kun hunkabi, wana kun bez ching palamule, tunking ba nunotek, tupning chatukune, mulerabes. Kachikun idahadonga, iking kuno pa mulerachikun. Slimo podona, rubihodunga kun hunkabe. Muchashat pashat, kino no namapaule rachikun.
Is there any other... I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not KOTOR's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to KOTOR. Is there any other information you need? Very well.
How can I be of further assistance? Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything...
So, what do you want to know? Right.
Kupa? Tong abong siya uminang, wanga kumbis keng balemura. Johnny yon tunjiji idadwana. Kakabol pa muji kumana. Unga diho tunga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tunking ba nunotek. Tupning chatukune mulerabes. Kupa Chekupa, Gino Mulera Kimpaita, Slimo Poduama. Unga diho tunga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule, tunking ba nunotek. Tupning chatukune mulerabes.
Hey, what are you doing?
Jito ba duwana ni Dibobo? Tom na bungsha nunya. Tom patukashmak talea. Kachikun idahadonga. Iking kuno pa mulerachikun. Slimo podona rundihadunga ku hunkabe. Unga diho tunga kun hunkabi. Ona kundes ching palamule tunking ba munopek. Tukning chatukune mulerabes. Tong abom sha umino. Wanga kumbis king balemura. Johnny yon tunjiji idadwana. Kababolpa muji gunana. Kakunjis takniki grabumogo. Kachichu itabo dunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha pomka bola wana chikne. Mamule slimo hodadara manga kumbis mule rabes. Kachikun itaho dunga. Ikinkuno ba mule rachikun. Slimo podona ndio dunga kunkabe. Dunga diho dunga kunkabe. Wana kundes ching palamule tunking ba munopek. Tukning chatukune mulerabes. Tong haidwang jiji jung lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwalea gandonan chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kutotun. Chilamulane nindubobo. Onga kumbis-chan ba mulera.
Damn you. Damn both of you.
Kakunjis takniki grabumogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Wamule slimo hodadara manga kumbis mule rabes. Kachikun ita hodonga. Ikinkuno ba mule rachikun. Slimo podona hodunga kunkabe. Tong haidwang jiji jung lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwalea gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kutotun. Chilamulane nindubobo. Onga kumbis-chan ba mulera. Achuta. Onga kumbis dolpe kikuyana. Tong patugas baktelea.